For the latest Pacific Rim Uprising news updates, visit hybridnetworkyt.com. Hey guys, it's Tim coming at you with another Pacific Rim video for this week. So we've already went over the original 3 Pacific Rim Uprising blueprints that dropped online. But this year at San Diego Comic-Con, they officially released those 3 blueprints in addition to 2 additional ones. And these 2 new Jaegers are going to be the subject of our next 2 videos. So without any further ado, let's look into the first of these 2 Jaegers, Titan Redeemer. Titan Redeemer is another Mark 6 Jaeger, and on its blueprint there are another 5 points of interest pointed out to us. The first one, as with all the other Jaegers, is the fact that it has its cone pod pilot chamber located in its head. Moving from the heads to the shoulders, we see that it has EMP mist grenades. Seemingly taking cues with the encounter with Leatherback, it looks like Titan Redeemer will be launching EMP-based grenades from its shoulders that, based on the term mist, will likely be a slow-moving area of effect kind of thing. However, what's most interesting about it even having EMP grenades is that, well, all the Kaiju that they've faced off against so far have been fully organic, so EMPs wouldn't have affected them. So, with this weapon, does it mean that the Jaegers are now fighting against non-organic threats? Well, for now, we'll just have to see how this all plays out. Our next point of interest is located just beneath its chest, and this is its GG11 Gyro Core. As with most things, gyro is typically short for gyroscope or gyroscopic, which are typically used for stabilization. And that would make a lot of sense for this Jaeger's particular design, especially since it comes across as very top-heavy. So having an inbuilt stabilization system would make a lot of sense in this design. Especially with our next point of interest, the M19 Morningstar. For those who don't know, a Morningstar is a medieval weapon which is basically what you think of whenever you think of a mace, just a spiked ball on a stick. And this weapon definitely has that and then some, with at least 8 rows of curved spikes on it, and at least 4 outward-facing straight spikes. It's definitely a very gnarly melee weapon that it will be good for ripping and tearing at its enemy. And finally, it has T21 Flat Foot sentry treads. Now, as that just stated, Titan Redeemer does have a flat-footed design. So even though the treads in the design are located on the front of its feet, it's likely that they cross underneath the bottom of its foot as well. And this would give Titan Redeemer another movement option of being able to move itself without having to move its legs. And this is likely going to be used in conjunction with its gyroscopic core to keep it stable while it's moving around. And those are all the point of interest given to us on Titan Redeemer, but what do you guys think of this new Jaeger? And what do you think those EMP grenades are going to be used for? Does it mean that the Jaegers are going to be fighting against other mechanical threats? Or could it mean that the EMP mist is actually something that's used to counteract EMPs? Well, as always, let us know down in the comments, and if you want to hear more Pacific Rim related content, feel free to click that subscribe button and the bell next to it so you can be immediately informed whenever a new video goes up. But until next time, this has been Tim from the Hybrid Network, signing out.